Hi, it's Lynn from LynnieCDesigns. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in West Sussex in the UK, and I'm sharing today a project that I've seen a lot of examples of, but I just wanted to share my version of it. I will flip over but before I do, I just wanted to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I've got quite a few new subscribers, and I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see, then please do share with your friends, because I'm trying to reach my goal by the end of the year of 1,000 subscribers. Hi, this is the second go of me taping this video. I've got so far along and then forgot to hit pause and then didn't reapply. So this is the card that I am recreating for you today. It's not a new design. I'm not sure who did it. It's been around for years, but it's a little bag in a card that fits perfectly a gift card. Oh. So I think that's a really nice way of giving a gift card, which can be a bit impersonal. I admitted to somebody this morning that I showed this to that I'm using up DSP from my stash to make this and several others. I've made them for my nieces and nephew for Christmas. I'm using up DSP that I probably had for, I think this is 5 years old. The glimmer papers from my stash as well, but I'm going to recreate it here using sentiments from Encircled in Warmth, layering circle dies, and I'm using basic grey and some of the Peaceful Place DSP from the mini catalogue. I think it's called the Peaceful Place. I will leave a link below to my blog, and that will have all the measurements and dimensions, so you don't have to really pay attention to them here. But I've got basic grey cardstock for the base, and this measures 14.8 by 26, and I've scored it just a fraction under 10.5 and at 21. I've already scored it and I've rounded the corners, and that gives you the card base. Now I've got some DSP to decorate that, and again I've rounded the corners, so I've got two pieces that measure 14.5 centimeters by 4.7 centimeters. And then I've got 3 bits of coordinating DSP that measures 14.5 by 10.1. So that's there. And then I've got this, which creates the bag. And then I've already die cut with 2 of the layering circle dies, some of the silver foil from the specialty pack in the mini catalogue, and a piece of basic white for the sentiment for the front, which that will be heat embossed. And then I've got this piece of DSP. You can see all of our DSP is double-sided, and I've already scored this. So this measures 9 centimeters by 25 centimeters. And I've scored it at 1, 2, 12, 13, 14 and 24. So we've got these panels, there's 2 panels of 10, and then everything else is 1 centimetre. I have turned it and I've scored it at 1. And then I've rotated it and I've scored that at 2.5. So I'm just going to trim out the corners, the sort of little flappy bits. There's that. I don't know whether it will be easier to do that. It's a very grey day today. very hard for me to see this on here. Just pull that out of the way. And then there's a double one there. Now, I obviously was quite careful doing the scoring on this DSP because, you know, DSP versus card, it's quite easy to tear the DSP. So I was a little bit ginger doing that, but now I can just fold on all those lines. And rather than use a bone folder, I'm just using my fingers. And then I'm going to fold that one in, so you've got a valley, sorry, a mountain, and then a valley, and then a mountain. And one final one there. Pop that in there. Now, before we glue this together, I'm going to make some holes for the handles of the bags. Oh, got some hair there. And I'm going to use hole punch. This sadly is retired, but I'm sure you've got some. So just, as I said, this measurement is 10. So I'm going to use my ruler here to the edge, and I want a hole at 3.5 and at 6.5. So let's pop that in there. And it's 6.5. Fabulous. Hopefully that was in view. And then I'm going to close them together. And then I can see through and get the hole in exactly the right spot, just by peeking through there. So we need, that's going to fold up like that. That's going to fold up like that. So you want to make sure that it's folds flat. And I'm going to put some glue on this bit. And when I say glue, I mean some double-sided tape. Or some tear and tape, sorry. And then I'm going to use a piece of this silver elegant twine, poke it through and poke it through the hole there. And we want these handles to be the same height. So I'm going to line them up on the grid sheet. 1, 2, 3. Let's have that. 4. And I'm going to take another bit of tear and tape. And I'm going to pop that across there. So this not only secures the tape, you can trim that out. take that off, it also secures the flap on the bag, so double, and then we'll do the same for this one through both holes. So we can see that one is there. So another bit of tear and tape, stick that down. Trim off the excess and fold that flap down. So now we can take this bit off here, make sure that's folded in, and fold in that flap as well. And then you want to glue in that bit there. So you just want to reinforce those folds once it's glued together. And then we want to get some glue on both of those flaps there. So just going to trim that off a little bit. And put some more tear and tape on both of those bottom bits. Make it easy. So yes, this is the second go of filming this, so hopefully I'm doing a better job. I can have a look at both of them. Let's take that bit back. Waste not, want not. Perfect. And then let us just do the heat embossing. I've got some Versamark somewhere. Here we go. Pop that down. Hopefully that's somewhere in the middle. It'll have to do. Bring in my silver. Lovely. And then let's get the heat gun up to speed. And I just, you know, I just love this. It really is magic. Check that it's all done. And there we are. It's a little bit off to one side, but we won't mind that. Lovely. Put that out of the way. And I'm just going to bring in my bone folder and just reinforce those score lines there, and then we're going to get to decorating. So I want that bit on the front flap, and once I've put the DSP on the inside, I'm going to stamp the sentiment. This DSP is still available. It's in the mini catalogue. It goes with the Peaceful Cabin stamp set, which I believe is carrying over. But the DSP is not available, won't be available, I don't believe. But it's been a popular one and I absolutely love it. So let's pop that there. And this little narrow border all the way around. And then I'm showing the reverse. It's a shame to cover up the sparkly bits, but the inside is going to be plain side up. So again, slide that in place. Oh, I've got my psoriasis. It's a bit bad. And as I said, I think in my intro, this is not a new design. It's something that has been around for many, many years. It's quite popular amongst us demonstrators at the moment. But I think it's quite a fun way of putting... Oh, the dog's just dropped his chew down the stairs. Clunk. He's only tiny, but he looks like he sounds like an elephant. So that is going to be like that. So I'm going to get my other sentiment. I'm going to stamp that in black. Wishing you love, joy and happiness this coming year. That's not straight, but you won't mind. And then just remove one side and put it right up to the crease. Centre it, fold it over and give it a rub. And then we can remove the other side. And fold that over, and then when we open it up, the bag is there. Perfect. Now we've done our heat embossing and we've done this, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to secure this only putting glue on the top part and then holding it so that we know we're not going to roughly in the middle. Fabulous. I'm going to tie my ribbon. And I guess this could be a masculine version of this. This could be, you could use this for a birthday as well, but it's still kind of a masculine-y Christmas, isn't it, this one? So oh, wrong way. This ribbon is lovely. It comes in white and black. You do end up with little bits of glitter everywhere. Have that the size you want it, and then snip, 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 and then I'm going to add the sentiment for the top with dimensionals. Now I've only got, I need to look out some, let me just get some big dimensionals. Here's some large dimensionals. I am just going to secure that ribbon in place. across the center with some double-sided tape, just to make sure that the ribbon doesn't fall through. Bailey's desperate for somebody to play with him, bless his cotton socks. And then that gets placed on there, and there we have it. A really fun way to send a gift card. So thank you so much for joining me this week. As I say, I've got quite a few new subscribers, so thank you for everybody that watches. I really do appreciate it. My goal is to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, so I'm hopeful to do that. Please leave me a comment below and like and share this if you've enjoyed it, and I will see you again next Sunday. Bye for now.